What's happening, guys? I'm doing a how to level up or how to upgrade Harry Kane video. Okay, lots of people asking for that. So really simple. Okay, so if I come out of here, got my main menu. Okay, I go to game plan or my team, select Harry Kane. So I got Harry Kane in my team. I just go to hit the triangle button, then I hit the square button. Okay, and it's got something called level training. Okay, so at the moment this is the most basic level of Harry Kane. I think he's on level 1. Okay, so we want to try and get him to 22. Okay, so we go level training, hit X, and now if you notice here I've got EXP 10,000. These are the bonus points, or the number of bonus points that I can use to upgrade Harry Kane. Okay, so how do I get these bonus points? Every day when I log into the game, super simple. I get my daily game, and I get the chance of winning these green. If you look on the screen now, you see these green icons. These green icons are trainers or EXP, like I just showed you. Okay. Now then, those little green icons, if you log in every day, will end up here, as I just showed you in the EXP. So if I go level training again, hit the triangle button, now I hit the square button again for level training, and then I can use those green little icons from the daily game here. Okay, I can also get those green little icons from going to events. So if I go to match, hit X, then I go to events, X again. Okay, and if I go to versus AI at the top, there's either go to PvP, which means you play other players online, or you go to AI. AI is probably the easiest one. Okay, so doing all these little tasks will give you more of those green icons. Okay, so let's just say we go to this one, hit X here, go to partner clubs. Okay, and then if you go to details, you'll see what you can win here. There's the EXP 10,000 training point times 1. Okay, again, those are the little icons that we can use to boost Harry Kane. Okay, so we can enter this little event, choose a team, whatever, play a couple of games against the computer, and we can collect those points. Okay, for this particular task, you probably better go into then game plan, and if you go to team, and then also pick players, and then play by player bonus stats. So whatever cards you've got, I'll give you more points then for the task. So if you look in the top right, it says points for victory, 1,884, 1848. I think the first EXP is just you need to play a couple of games, and yeah, 800 points. So I can easily get 800 points just by selecting the right team and going there. Okay, so let's now say that we've got the EXP we need, or the little green icons we need. Go back out of circle, go back into game plan, or we can even go into my team. Okay, so maybe we'll just go to my team. My team is just like, yeah, just squadless basically. Right? Hit X again. We'll just find Harry Kane. He's probably under forwards or centre forwards. He's here somewhere. I've got a lot of players, unfortunately, guys. So if I find Harry, there's Harry there. Level 1, 22 levels. Okay, select him X. Again, I hit square. Now I go level training, and I'm going to give him all these at the top. Okay, so I'm going to give him a lot of those EXP points that we've got. Okay, so up to 22. Okay, again, hopefully I've collected all these like I just showed you from the daily game and events and everything else. Okay, so now he's got 22 points, and it says on the bottom perform training. So I just hit the triangle, bang. Okay, cool. So now Harry Kane's maxed out in terms of basically his power. Okay, so these are the stats for Harry Kane. There's also other ways you can improve his performance, which I'll show you in a little while. But for now, we'll just use the levels that we've just been given to program Harry. So we'll give him, extra speed, acceleration, etc., attacking awareness, basically boost his stats. Okay, all the stats you can see there, attacking awareness, etc. So I press square again. Excuse me. Press square again. Go to player progression. Press X. Now then, I can adjust his shooting, I can adjust his dribbling, I can adjust whatever I like. Okay, so I'm going to recommend for Harry, we go 4 into shooting, or at least 2 into shooting to make it 88. His passing is actually okay, so I'll leave it there for now. His dribbling, I'll leave it there for now as well. My main focus is dexterity, which means how clever he is in terms of making his runs, improves his balance. It's basically football intelligence and his balance, okay? So this is his dexterity. I really want his balance to 70, okay, because it makes him move better within the game. So I'm going 70 on balance, and which makes his attack and awareness 94, which makes him pretty clever, okay. So I'm going to use 10 full points of that. So now look, you notice I've only got 22 progression points left, which isn't actually a great deal, okay. And he's quite slow, okay, within the game. So I'm going to give him 8 speed points, okay. So which also boosts his kicking power and his stamina, okay. So 10 into dexterity, 8 into low body strength, nothing into dribbling so far, 2 into shooting. Now then also, obviously Harry Kane can header pretty well, so we're going to go, be a little bit clever with this one, okay. So I like to get him to jump, hopefully or can I get him to 18 jumping? I can do this by also using the goalkeeper. This is a bit of a sly tactic, okay. So if I just go goalkeeper and go up 4, see I've got good jumping on him now. I've got good attacking awareness. But obviously, if I'm using all these points up on these ones I've chosen, other areas suffer, okay? So his acceleration is pretty slow, his speed's generally pretty slow, okay? So what I can do now as well, if I've got a good manager in my game plan, okay, I can then boost him by putting him in my team. Now, if you look at him on the stats in my team and then look at him in the game plan, because I've got a good manager in Xabi Alonso, his stats get boosted even further. Like so now, before they were 70, acceleration was 69 and speed was 70. Now they're boosted to 72. 72 is a good manager. So again, you can boost player stats by having a good manager within your game plan. Okay, so front page, your game plan. You go to tactics, and then you go change manager. Now then, if we go to Xabi Alonso, hit X again, you see he's got 88 quick counter. Okay, so if you play the quick counter style, you'll get this big boost, okay? So if I've got my manager there and pick Xabi Alonso tactics, and I go team play style, and I'm making, let's say if I put in possession, okay, or long ball counter, which is Xabi's lowest strength team play style. So he's really, Xabi Alonso, if I was to play long ball counter, he's really bad at it, so he's 35. And notice all the stats automatically go down, look how badly they go down. If you go to Harry now, look, his stats are sort of on the floor. He's lost 10 points in his shooting, his acceleration, just by having a bad manager's play style. Okay, so we go tactics. We go back to Xabi's strongest style, which is quick counter. Okay, 80. So then all the players get a massive boost. See, Messi as well goes up to 86. If I change Harry's position to centre forward, if I press triangle and if I press triangle now, press once, press it twice, see he changes to centre forward. See that? SS to centre forward. Okay, so that's cool. So now he's 98. Okay, so what other skills can we give to Harry to make him better? So we press triangle. Okay, now then you'll see here player skills: cut behind and turn, heading, long range curler, dipping shot, acrobatics. We need more to add. We want to add more skills to Harry. Okay, so we do this by doing something called the legacy transfer. Okay, so we press square and then we go down to legacy transfer. Okay, so now then, if we go along here, Oscar, I could get rid of the Oscar card and transfer Oscar's additional skills to Harry Kane. Okay, so long range curler, acrobatic finishing, soul control. If you look at Oscar's additional skills, I could add to Harry Kane, but obviously Harry Kane may have got these. So if I do that, it's a waste of time. So I'm not going to use Oscar, and plus Oscar's one of my favourite players, so I don't do that. So I want to give Harry Kane a boost. Really, the double touch skill is one example. Is a really good skill to have in the game. Okay, if I want to add double touch to Harry, all I do is press confirm, and it says it'll cost me 257,000 blue coins to transfer double touch to Harry. Okay, so obviously I can get players with these additional skills from within the game, but what I need to do to make those players like these Alfredo Loazas, I need to get something called skill trainers, and add these additional skills to players that haven't got any player skills. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that super quickly. I go back out with circle again. I go to contract. Okay, X. I go to standard player list. Okay, now then I go to sort, which is the square button, sort, and then I hit the triangle button for the arrow at the top will go down now, and they'll give me all the low price players. Sorry, I just did it the wrong way around. The low price players are already there. Now then, I could choose these guys, okay? They won't cost me any blue coins, okay? So I'll just get this guy, Raquel Lombardi, okay? Now then, when I flick the right analog stick, you'll notice he's got no additional skills, okay? So all I do to add skills onto this guy is just go, I think I've signed in. I've not signed in. Oop. Sorry, I thought I signed in. So I sign in. There he is. Okay. Okay, so I can back out. Okay, circle button again. Now if I go to my team, I hit X again for the players, and then I press square, sort again, X, and then hit the up arrow button with the triangle. It'll change to sort all the players out. Sorry, I need to go to order of signing. So the latest player I just signed, order signing, is that guy Alfredo Loaiza again. So I press square, sort, and then he'll come up there. See what I did? So I press square and X, and then there he is. There's that player that we just signed. Hit X again. Now I want to add a skill to him. So I go there and I just go skill training. Okay, at the moment I've got no skill training, so I've used them all up. But to add a skill, you get those again free in the daily game, like I just showed you, or during those events I showed you earlier. I just hit X and it adds a skill to him. Okay. So these are some free players that I added skills to earlier on. This Alfredo Loaiza. Okay, I added a skill to him and it came up as low lofted pass. All these skills are random, so when you put them on, you could get anything. Okay, so I've got loads of different players with no skills, with added skills like acrobatic finishing. Okay, so eventually you can just build a library of free players with these added skills, and then I can add them to players like Harry Kane. Okay, it's as simple as that. So again, I just go triangle, hit square. Once I've made those players, skill training, providing I got the money, find the player I want. Okay, so I just go, legacy transfer, press hit X, and I just go to Alfredo Loaiza. He's got one skill. If I want to add that onto Harry Kane, just confirm hit X. Okay, guys, so that's how to level up Harry Kane. One other thing I would talk about with Harry Kane, if you notice the top left, he's got a deep line forward. Okay, there's a couple of different Harry Kanes in this game, okay, and they've got different playing styles. This one's got deep line forward. You can get things like fox in the box, goal poacher. For me, this is one of the weaker areas to play Harry Kane, but with regards to this one, he's quite tall, so you can maybe get flick-ons for Messi, etc. So it might work in this game plan, okay. So there we go. So for me, fox in the box is probably better for Harry Kane, or goal poacher. Okay, that'll also make him stronger. Guys, hope this video helped leveling up your Harry Kane to make him better within the game. Enjoy.